Scientists can't explain this. Did an ancient civilization beat us to Earth? Imagine this. Buried beneath layers of rock, hidden under thick jungle canopies, or submerged deep within the ocean, lies tantalizing evidence of a civilization that predates humanity. Not a primitive Stone Age tribe struggling with fire and basic tools, but an advanced, intelligent society that may have ruled the Earth long before humans ever walked the planet. Before you dismiss this as another outlandish alien conspiracy theory, consider the possibility that our understanding of history might be completely off. What if our timeline is just the tip of a prehistoric iceberg, and there's an entire chapter of Earth's story we've been missing? Welcome to the Silurian Hypothesis, a genuine scientific discussion that ponders whether an advanced civilization could have flourished millions of years before us. If that's true, where's the evidence? Or better yet, has it been hiding in plain sight all along? So grab your metaphorical or literal tinfoil hats as we embark on a wild journey through one of Earth's most baffling mysteries. Get ready for a mix of science, history, and a generous dose of humor as we dive into the possibility of an ancient civilization that might have just beaten us to Earth. Modern humans are thought to have evolved around 300,000 years ago, and the first signs of what we call civilization, agriculture, cities, organized society, emerged only about 6,000 years ago. But what if there was an era of intelligent life that flourished millions of years earlier? Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, remember that absence of evidence isn't evidence of absence. If an advanced civilization existed long before us, the relentless forces of nature, erosion, tectonic shifts, and volcanic eruptions could have erased nearly every trace of its existence. Imagine a society of brilliant cephalopods, for instance, building sprawling underwater cities 50 million years ago. What remnants would they leave behind? Probably less than the number of missing socks in your laundry. Could there have been intelligent life before humans? It's humbling to think that our own civilization might be just a brief flicker in the grand timeline of life on Earth. Mainstream science tells us that human civilization is relatively recent, but envision an advanced society rising and falling millions of years ago, one that built awe-inspiring cities and harnessed mysterious technologies, only to have nature slowly erase its achievements. If we disappeared today, how long would our cities last? To get a sense of time's power, let's play a thought experiment. If our modern world vanished overnight, imagine an over-enthusiastic alien vacation gone wrong or a sudden cosmic glitch. What would remain? In 500 years, our concrete jungles would be overtaken by wild vines and rebellious trees. Buildings would crumble faster than a house of cards in a wind tunnel. In 10,000 years, only a few durable relics, think Mount Rushmore or underground bunkers, would remain. Future archaeologists might conclude our greatest achievement was carving giant, inscrutable faces into mountains. In 100,000 years, almost every man-made structure would vanish, buried under new layers of earth. In a million years, it would be as if we'd never existed at all. So if an ancient civilization built monumental cities millions of years ago, it's entirely plausible that time obliterated nearly every trace, except for a few quirky artifacts that stubbornly defy explanation. Let's examine some of the peculiar objects that seem to challenge our conventional understanding of history. These artifacts whisper, something's not adding up. The 300-million-year-old iron screw. Back in 1998, Russian scientists unearthed a 1-inch-long iron screw embedded in rock estimated to be 300 million years old. Its threading is unmistakably artificial, almost as if a modern-day engineer with access to a power drill in a Home Depot catalog had left it behind. Was it a time traveler's misplaced tool, or is our historical timeline missing an entire chapter? Imagine a prehistoric handyman casually stopping by a rock face for a quick repair. The 2.8 billion-year-old metal spheres. Deep within South African mines, researchers discovered perfectly round metallic spheres with parallel grooves running along their surfaces. These aren't your average bowling balls. They come from rock layers dated at 2.8 billion years old. Long before humans or even dinosaurs roamed the Earth, these spheres were already in place. Perhaps ultra-fashionable bacteria decided to accessorize, Or maybe these objects were the high-tech gadgets of an ancient civilization with a minimalist, mysterious style. The 500,000-year-old spark plug, the Coso Artifact. Dubbed the Coso Artifact, this intriguing object appears to be a spark plug fused inside a rock dating back 500,000 years. When scientists first examined it, they were left scratching their heads and maybe checking their car manuals. One humorous theory suggests that early hominids might have been experimenting with automotive engineering long before the invention of the wheel. Alternatively, could it be that a piece of future technology accidentally fell into the past? The mystery only deepens. Artifacts aside, there are monumental structures around the globe that simply refuse to fit into our neat history books. These feats of engineering and architecture raise more questions than answers, and often leave modern historians and engineers both baffled and amused. 1. The pyramids, more than just tombs? The Great Pyramid of Giza has stood for over 4,500 years and is one of the most iconic structures in the world. Conventional wisdom holds that the pyramids served as tombs for pharaohs. However, a growing number of researchers suggest they might have been something far more extraordinary, perhaps power plants or advanced energy centers. Imagine ancient Egyptians hosting a pyramid builder's open house, proudly demonstrating how they stacked 2.3 million massive limestone blocks using only brute force, ingenuity, and a touch of divine inspiration. Today, attempting such a feat would likely land you on a reality TV show called Extreme Construction, Ancient Edition. 2. The Bimini Road, a sunken civilization? In 1968, divers exploring near the Bahamas discovered a series of massive rectangular stone blocks, forming what looks like a paved road on the ocean floor. Some enthusiasts link these formations to the legendary Atlantis, arguing that these stones are the remnants of a once thriving underwater metropolis. While many geologists insist natural processes could explain these formations, it's fun to imagine ancient Atlanteans cruising around in underwater chariots until an epic tidal wave or cosmic prank by Mother Nature swallowed their city whole. 3. Göbekli Tepe, rewriting history. In modern-day Turkey lies Göbekli Tepe, an archaeological wonder featuring massive stone pillars carved around 12,000 years ago, predating both Stonehenge and the Egyptian pyramids by thousands of years. This site suggests that hunter-gatherer societies might have had both the time and the talent for grand artistic and architectural projects. Picture prehistoric communities gathering for a gigantic stone carving party, debating which pillar design best represents the spirit of their tribe. Could it be that even back then, art and engineering went hand in hand with a hearty sense of humor? A day in the life of an ancient civilization. Let's take a whimsical detour and imagine a day in the life of this mysterious ancient civilization. Picture a bustling metropolis where citizens commute not by car, but via sophisticated rail systems powered by mysterious energies harnessed from the earth itself. They might have used smart stone tablets, yes, tablets carved from rock, that displayed everything from weather forecasts and local news. Think mammoth migration update, to the latest gossip about which cave painter was out of favor that week. In the early morning, as the sun crept over the horizon, citizens could be seen gathering at their communal energy centers, what we now call pyramids, to recharge their bodies with natural, organic power. Kids might have been playing with kinetic sculptures that doubled as public transportation, while adults engaged in animated debates about the best techniques for rock carving and optimal celestial alignments for crop growth. Lunch at the local time-worn diner might feature exotic dishes such as roasted dino eggs, okay, maybe not dinosaurs, those came later, and freshly foraged truffles. After a hearty meal, citizens would return to their monumental tasks, all while oblivious to the fact that millions of years later, modern scientists would be left puzzled by their advanced technology and quirky sense of humor. Could advanced civilizations have been wiped out? If an advanced civilization did exist in the distant past, the big question remains, why is there no clear trace of them? One possibility is that cataclysmic events, nature's own version of a cosmic reset button, wiped them from the map. Massive global disasters, from meteor impacts to supervolcanic eruptions, could have erased nearly every monument of their achievements, leaving behind only a few cryptic relics for us to ponder. The Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis, nature's ultimate plot twist. About 12,800 years ago, Earth experienced a sudden and dramatic cooling event known as the Younger Dryas. Some scientists believe a colossal comet impact might have triggered this abrupt climate change, unleashing floods, wildfires, and other disasters that could have wiped out any existing civilization. Imagine an ancient society in the midst of celebrating its annual Celestial Alignment Festival, only to have a comet crash land like an uninvited guest at a backyard barbecue, completely derailing their plans. Other cataclysmic possibilities. Beyond comet strikes, there could have been other forces at play. Think of gigantic volcanic eruptions so powerful they blanketed entire regions in ash, or massive earthquakes that reconfigured landscapes faster than you can say tectonic tantrum. Even an ancient pandemic, perhaps a bizarre fungal outbreak, could have brought down a high-tech society. The moral? Even the most advanced civilizations might be at the mercy of nature's unpredictable whims. Imaginative scenarios. What if history had a sense of humor? Let's push our imaginations even further. What if this ancient civilization wasn't just advanced, but also had a wicked sense of humor? Consider these playful possibilities. Ancient pranks. Imagine architects designing grand structures like pyramids with hidden compartments, not for treasure, but for elaborate practical jokes. Future archaeologists might stumble upon secret rooms filled with what appear to be ancient whoopee cushions or cheeky carvings of laughing deities, hinting that these builders loved a good prank. Cosmic competitions. Perhaps they held contests to see who could build the most geometrically perfect monument or craft the most aesthetically pleasing artifact. Their version of Stone Age idol might have featured competitions in screw making, spark plug crafting, or even designing perfectly grooved metal spheres, all judged by a panel of venerable elders, or perhaps wise old trees. Intergalactic guest stars. And why stop at Earth? Imagine this civilization hosting interstellar visitors for cultural exchange programs. Picture an ancient marketplace where alien travelers sampled Earth's finest offerings, volcanic rock sculptures and fermented mammoth milk, while debating the best techniques for carving stone pillars. Such cosmic guest appearances would add a whole new dimension of hilarity to history. Modern parallels. What would our civilization look like in the distant future? Reflecting on the fate of these hypothetical ancient high-tech folks offers us an entertaining mirror to our own modern world. If, with all our skyscrapers, smartphones, and endless streaming marathons, we suddenly vanish tomorrow, what bizarre relics might future archaeologists uncover? Techno ruins. Picture researchers uncovering a crumbling smartphone tower or deciphering hieroglyphs of social media status updates etched onto digital stone tablets. They might even debate whether our memes were an early form of ancient poetry. Architectural oddities. Our once proud cities would quickly be reclaimed by nature, transforming urban sprawls into literal jungles. Massive billboards, indoor shopping malls, and highways might be misinterpreted as temples to long-forgotten deities of consumerism. The mystery of the missing cables. Just as the ancient iron screw and spark plug baffle us today, future scientists might wonder about the purpose of our ubiquitous internet cables and wireless signals. Were they symbols of communication or simply the remnants of a civilization that couldn't resist leaving a tangled legacy? Conclusion: unraveling history's best-kept secret. If an advanced civilization once thrived on Earth millions of years ago, it would upend everything we think we know about history, evolution, and our place in the cosmos. It forces us to ask profound and often hilarious questions. Could our own civilization one day vanish like a Snapchat message? What monumental secrets lie buried beneath the layers of our planet, waiting to be rediscovered by future archaeologists armed with laser scanners and a quirky sense of humor? Maybe the past is far more mysterious and advanced than we ever imagined. Perhaps our modern achievements are just the latest chapter in a never-ending saga of rise and fall. A narrative woven with both mind-bending science and pure, unadulterated imagination. So as we stand at the crossroads of fact and speculation, Let's keep our minds open and our imaginations wild. Whether you believe in ancient advanced civilizations or simply enjoy the thrill of a good mystery, one thing is certain. History is a puzzle with more missing pieces than we can count. And sometimes those pieces might just be the relics of a hilariously advanced society. What do you think? Were we the first great civilization, or has history been hiding its best-kept secret all along? Drop a comment below with your wild theories. Share this video with fellow curious minds, and be sure to like and subscribe for more deep dives into Earth's unsolved mysteries. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a mind-blowing discovery, because the next ancient mystery might be just around the corner, waiting to be uncovered in the cosmic theater of history.